just to ruin your mood and clip your wings. I would buy you a diamond ring if you made me feel like you were queen and I was king. God only knows that I'm better off being without you. God only knows that I'm trying to do what I want to. Sometimes you're a fire, sometimes you're a ghost. Sometimes you can give me all the things that I love most. Sometimes you're a queen, sometimes you're a curse, and sometimes a whole lot worse. Yeah, nobody's quite like you. Oh, nobody's quite like you. Got me hanging by a thread of hope, like you'd let me go. Leave me hot or leave me cold. It's a shame. God only knows that I'm better off being without you. Yeah. God only knows that I'm trying to do what I want to. Sometimes you're a fire, sometimes you're a ghost. Sometimes you can give me all the things that I love the most. Sometimes you're a queen, sometimes you're a curse, and sometimes a whole lot worse. Yeah, nobody's quite like you. Sometimes you're a fire, sometimes you're a ghost. Sometimes you're a curse, and sometimes a whole lot worse. Yeah, nobody's quite like you. Oh, nobody's quite like you. Nobody's quite like you. Oh, nobody's quite like you. Yeah.
All right, y'all, it's the Resurrection Ranch. We're still all about God. As y'all see, we jumped right into the work today, and we got the trim put around the door jambs because and that's just what we're doing in the living area. Because in the rest of the rooms, we're gonna leave the trim how it is, but we just want to kind of dress it up in this living area. And also, I did that because the baseboard is kind of thick, and I didn't want it to be looking funny in the living area, in the living room, and everything. So that's the plan, is to do in all the living areas, to do trim around the doors and places like that, so that they just dress it up real nice and just leave the regular trim in the bedrooms and then kind of the secondary areas. But as y'all can see, it's looking pretty good. It kind of dressed it up a little bit, and I went ahead and caulked it before I picked the camera up and showed y'all because I didn't want y'all to see my gaps on my edges and my cuts and everything. Let me go over here and show y'all this one over here. Then we'll see what my mom thinks about it. But we got that one done as well. Got it caulked up. Got a little piece of shoe molding down there to cover that gap because our flooring installer kind of left us a little bit of too much gap on this end down here. But we're able to dress it up and everything and make everything look good. But Mama, what do you think? Do you like the trim we did around the doors?
I really do. I really didn't see it at first, but I see what you did and how well it does. It does look. And I was thinking about the what you call it, just the molding at the bottom.
Baseboards.
Baseboards. It's gonna actually mount up to that.
Exactly.
Okay, that's why I'm trying to figure. Okay, why is he coming that all that white up already there?
Oh,
but
yeah.
I see why now. I finally figured it out.
That's right, because yeah, this is gonna come out about the same distance as the trim around the door, and then we're gonna have a piece of shoe molding at the bottom of it. And so you're talking about a whole like inch and a half where it's gonna come off the wall. It's gonna kind of look kind of funny. Like I said, just in the living areas, the bedrooms won't make a difference, but it's gonna kind of look kind of funny, you know, with that baseboard sitting all the way out there, you know, and then having that little bitty piece of trim sitting by the door.
I really do. Yeah.
So you like it?
I like it. I love it.
Yeah, you got a chance to see my rookie angle cutting.
That's all right. You did well.
That's right. What's the saying? A little bit of caulk, a little bit of paint, make me the carpenter. I ain't. For real. So somebody else might be able to do it faster and cut the angles better than I can, and do all that. But at the end of the day, it looks the same.
There you go.
And nobody's gonna know what went on. But let me show y'all the trim that was already there. That's around these doors. But as you can see, it's just this little mobile home trim. And like I said, I might even we'll see. Cause I get in this room, I might feel like coming in here and trimming out around these as well. And but yeah, like I say, I don't think it'll be too big of a deal in these bedrooms. Because that baseboard is supposed to butt right up against the side of it, and it's gonna kind of be sticking out a little bit. And I was afraid to do it in the living areas. I was thinking it was gonna look kind of funny. But we're getting going for today, and we're gonna get started on these baseboards. So y'all just stick around. We're not gonna be doing a whole lot of talking today. It's just gonna be straight head down, getting this work done. Because my mom is gonna be moving in a few days, right? Few weeks, few days, sometime soon.
Sometime soon.
She's already really started the process. Like I said, if y'all see her storage shed back in the back, it's full of stuff. And she got back rooms full of stuff back there. So I can't even say she's gonna be moving in a couple weeks because she's already started the process. And once we get these baseboards, get all touch up paint, get everything caulked, she's gonna go ahead and move her bed down here, move her living room suite and all those things. And we'll be in there. So y'all stick around. We putting down baseboards today.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop the traffic light. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my high. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down. Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down,
All right, y'all, we're done with the baseboards in this room. What do you think about that experience, Mama?
It's different. Everything I'm doing down here is different.
That's right.
I'm trying to learn, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it took me a minute to get the hang of it again. But once I got the hang of it with all those angles and everything, because I'm stubbing out the angles here. So you can see when we come in with the piece here, it'll just fit right into it like that right there. Once we get that flooring done. So I'm getting those stubbed out down there. And then we got everything coming down through here good. I got my angles in the corners. Not too bad. Like I say, a little bit of caulk, fix that up where it's not perfect. And everything's looking good. We still had to go on with our shoe molding. And we got all of this room done. And got it stubbed out on these corners over here where we haven't done the flooring yet. So like I said, we just come in. Once we get the flooring done in the kitchen and in this area, that actually might be in the way a little bit, I don't know. But once we get the flooring in the kitchen and everything done, we better come in and put that piece there. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all can't leave a comment, but y'all can send emails. So y'all shoot us an email, let me know what it looks like so far. And what we're about to do now is take a break. And we were gonna go ahead and try to get all the baseboard down around the whole house today. But I think what we're gonna do is take it like what do they say? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You know. So we're gonna take it one bite at a time, one chunk at a time. And instead of going into the other rooms and doing baseboard, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our lunch break, because we're both tired. I know y'all saying this little room, this ain't nothing, y'all should be able to finish that all in one day. It's like we're rookies and we're taking our time to make sure we do it properly and don't mess it up and have it looking all crazy. But we're done with this room. We're gonna take a break and we're gonna go ahead and put the shoe molding down. If you don't know what shoe molding is, it's this little round piece here and it goes at the bottom and it takes away the gap, because a lot of times the floor is not completely flush and level. And you can see it here at this spot here in this corner, because it's flat right there. You see how it's flush against the floor there? And then right here in this corner, it's kind of sticking up a little bit. And that shoe molding is gonna cover that up. Like I said, we're gonna caulk as well, caulk in that corner to fill that in. But the shoe molding has like a little bit of flex to it. And let me show you. Show y'all what I mean, just in case you're not familiar with shoe molding. But this shoe molding is gonna fit right in, right there, like that, and make that nice and flush and clean. And that shoe molding has like a little bit of it's flexible, so that it can like hold the contour of the floor if it's not level. And we're gonna get all that shoe molding put in after lunch, and then we're gonna go ahead and after we get all the shoe molding put in, caulk everything, and then it'll be ready for touch-up paint. So that's the plan. We're gonna take a break and then we'll just pick y'all up in a minute when we get back started putting this shoe molding down.
I know that you're curious.
All right, y'all, we have finished our lunch break. It's time to get back to work. The first thing I'm gonna do is do a little cleaning up in the area, get everything prepped so we can get ready to put, shoe molding down. And but like I said, first of all, I'm gonna get the room cleaned up. And like you said earlier, we decided to go and do everything in one room and have it complete. So the next time we come we'll start on another room and complete it. So I think that was the best way to do it. At least we'll get one room completed and move on to another. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, do a little cleaning and prep for the shoe mold.
We might be lost but not forever. There's things in life you simply need to know. But sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end. Don't say you're ridiculous, you're not even close. Don't wish for indifference, you're not one of those. We fall
we fall, but we always rise up through it all, it all. We get a little wiser. There's things in life you simply need to know, like sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end. And if you ever wonder, there is nothing wrong with a little thunder. There's things in life you simply need to know, like sun and rain and trust and letting go.
All right, y'all, my mom got it back looking good in here. Now it's time to get it back dirty again. Time to let some more sawdust fly and get this shoe molding down. So let's get this shoe molding down. Y'all stay tuned. All right, as y'all can see, my mom is sweeping again, getting that little bit of sawdust that we threw up in the air while we were cutting that shoe molding. We were just knocking the edges off of it to make it make sure everything was flush and smooth. But y'all can see how the shoe molding is, how it looks. Looking good. We got little spots like that right there that we are gonna caulk. And then we're gonna come in and caulk this baseboard here. And so that's pretty much what our next goal is, to get everything caulked and get all the nail holes and everything patched up and make sure everything is just looking nice and smooth. And just look at it. It looks amazing. Are you satisfied, Mama, with the process and how it looks?
Very much so.
Good.
I see why he told me I needed shoe molding.
Oh yeah.
I said, why do we need both of them? But I see why now.
Yeah, you saw how like it is able to flex and fill in those gaps and everything.
Indeed.
That's right.
It really looks good.
Yeah, I remember in your house that you had in the city, they did you did like a remodel in your house, and they did the baseboards, but they didn't do shoe molding.
Right.
And so I remembered that, and I couldn't wait until I got an opportunity to put down some shoe molding for you, so that you can get that full like baseboard finished look. And I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm glad that you like it.
And silly me thinking, okay, when I saw that shoe mold, I'm thinking all that came in one piece.
Oh
but
yeah.
I'm learning now that it does not.
That's right. They're gonna charge you for everything.
Everything.
Yeah,
right.
That's it. All right. Well, I'm glad my mom likes it, and everything's looking good. And like I said, she's sweeping up, getting cleaned up one more time, and then we're gonna go ahead and pull out the caulk guns and do one of my least favorite things, which is caulking. And then, like I said, we'll probably just touch up paint it another day. I'll let my mom do that. That's something she can handle. I've taught her how to paint pretty well, or Jesus has taught her how to paint pretty well. So yeah, we're gonna get to get swept up, take just a little mini break, catch our breath, get our caulk guns, and get back to work.
We've pretty much finished for today, but I'm going to walk you all around, let you all see the progress that we made today. But first of all, on a previous video, I think you all were looking at how I hung these blinds. And when I got ready to pull it down, let me demonstrate. When I got ready to pull it down on camera, it fell down. But there was a reason. Somebody told me that I probably had the hooks up there wrong. And
Upside down.
I told him I didn't know what he was. I didn't think he knew what he was talking about.
She told me that twice.
I looked at YouTube, and YouTube told me to do it the way I did it. But it also had the blinds at an angle going up towards the top. But what he did was, I got to show y'all to see if I can get it down.
Just don't tear the blinds up, because they're in there tight now. Because they're in there right.
Because normally I could just I can't get it
Yeah,
damaged.
don't damage it because it's in there good now.
But anyway, he switched them around. I had them, I think, upside down.
Yeah, and I tried to tell her, but she wouldn't listen because she actually called me yesterday and said, I got it fixed. I figured it out. And I was thinking, so did you turn them right side up like I told you to? She was like, nah, like I got it figured out though. And so I got here today and they were still wrong.
But they weren't falling.
Exactly right. But they were all cocked up sideways. I told her, I said, you're not gonna let my kids come down here and pull them blinds down. They fall and then blame me. So I'm gonna go and fix them right because you got grandkids gonna be over here running around, stomping, looking out the window and all that type of stuff. So we gotta get them right.
We gonna get them right, all right. They don't touch these blinds.
Yeah.
But anyway, you see what happens now. I don't have to worry about holding on to something to keep them from falling down. So
looks good.
he did that.
You did good. That's why I'm here.
That's the progress on these blinds today. So all right, well we start with the baseboards and the moldings. He also put baseboards around the doors, and I love that. I love the finished look that it gives.
And we were gonna replace this door, but I think you feel led to keep it, and you're gonna refinish it, paint it. Talk to us about that.
Okay, well, what I'm thinking about doing, I haven't quite decided yet. I know I'm gonna paint the outside brown. I do know that, and I'm thinking about doing the trim white on the outside. And probably, like I said, I hadn't quite decided. I'm thinking I'm gonna do the inside white so it can kind of match everything and do the trim. I guess, I don't know, it might be white too. I don't know, I haven't quite decided on that yet, but that's the plan for the door. And we're gonna have to do something about this door because this paint can is not gonna stay sitting here to keep this door.
It's probably some type of thing we can put there. Maybe they like suction it to the wall or something.
There you go, like a
I don't
magnet
know.
or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Somebody got to fix a hole too.
Exactly. Yeah. It's not sheetrock, so I guess we're gonna have to just pile some caulk in there and just fix that hole.
There you go. There you go.
Walk us over and show us the other trim we did around the door.
Oh, this door.
Bedroom door.
Okay. All right, he also put trim around the bedroom door. Look how well that looks and how finished it looks. And plus, I was trying to figure out why cover this up.
Yeah, we had that type of trim at first.
Why cover that up? Because it looks so good. But I found out when he put this molding down, the molding trim, baseboard, there we go. At the bottom, it makes it look more flush.
Yep.
Instead of, just some sticking out. So this is the living area, so that's why he decided to do it that way.
Yeah, you do a little bit of extra work in the living area, just so, because that's, that's where all your guests come to. That's where you sit at and chill at. You can just go in the bedroom just to go to sleep. So you can cut some corners in those rooms.
That's right. So, but he really did a good job as far as putting the molding down and the I keep forgetting
baseboard and shoe molding.
Down, because like I said, I thought all that came as one piece when I look at it in somebody's house, but apparently not.
That's right.
But we've caulked everything, and all I have to do later on is come through and paint a little bit, paint the molding and the trim, all that kind of good stuff.
A bit of touch up paint just to get that caulk line and everything. Because this baseboard and shoe molding is already primed. We didn't get the pre-painted stuff. It cost a little bit more, but also I figured out that you have to paint it anyway because you have to get some paint on that caulk line, and there's no need to just paint the caulk line and not paint the rest of it because that's just one stroke of your paintbrush. And actually, when you're painting, you have to stroke the paintbrush a couple times before you start cutting in, and so there's no reason to get the painted baseboard and shoe mold and it's painted already. Just get what's primed. So that you can, because you gotta fill in all your nail holes and all that type of stuff. Like I said, I don't know the system for doing it with painted baseboards, but I know you have to fill in nail holes and you have to paint that caulk line. So that's the reasoning behind getting just the primed baseboards. Like I say, y'all shoot us an email if you have any suggestions on what you do if you buy the pre-painted baseboard and shoe molding and even crown molding and trim that goes around the doors. Like, how do you do the nail holes? Because, you're going to have nail holes here, like every six inches or so. And so it's like, you know, if you're gonna paint right here and then skip right here and paint right here, you might well just bring the paintbrush down there. That makes sense, right?
It makes sense.
Yeah.
There's another thing I learned I got to show y'all too. Let me go get the little tool that he used.
Oh yeah.
Now see, silly me, I wouldn't have thought about you got to cut this stuff off before
Yeah.
you put some mold in there. But he actually showed me how to use this little tool, y'all. I don't know what it's called, but it cuts.
Precision saw.
Okay.
That's what we call it.
All
Yeah.
right. But that's what he did, so I learned how to use that today. So, like I said, I'm learning something every day.
There
Even
you go.
on how to hang blinds.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But
like I said, you taught me so much along the years, because you know I didn't know anything. What was that, 10 years ago? And you were teaching me everything, like all of the beginning things I learned about carpentry and things like that. You taught me, but then I learned enough to where I started taking it to another level and learning from others and applying that to my life and things like that. And now it's coming full circle to where I'm teaching you how to do things, and then you will probably be teaching my boys and teaching other people, and you know, it'll just keep on going.
I can't teach Tim nothing. He gonna tell me everything and where he's supposed to go.
To my Tim Jr.
Tim Jr. Right.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
It's also an inherited thing, y'all, because my granddaddy, his granddaddy, Timothy's
Yeah.
granddaddy, my daddy, was a fantastic carpenter.
Built his own house.
He built his own.
The house where you're staying right
Well,
now.
the house where I am right now.
Yeah,
and
that's built
he
his
didn't
own
do
house.
building for anybody else. He just did it for himself. So he's inherited a lot of this knowledge, y'all. Although he didn't know about it at the time.
That's right.
So
It's just in our blood, huh?
that's it. That's it. So, but that's the progress we did today. So I'm really excited. I think I'm getting ready to start bringing stuff down, putting it on the wall, tearing the walls up that we done worked so hard, putting nail holes all up in them.
It's fine. You know how to patch them.
That's right.
A little bit of caulk.
A little bit of caulk and a little paint.
There you go.
All right.
All right, y'all, we worked pretty hard today. Our goal was, because at first we were going to try to get the baseboards down in the whole house. Well, not the whole house, but these rooms where flooring is at. This living room, the bedroom, closet, and the master bathroom. But as we started to work, we said, let's fully finish one room. And then tomorrow we can come back and fully finish the next room. And tomorrow we'll be able to work a little bit faster, because my mom, now she can cut those little strips and all those type of things and have everything prepped, and I can come in, just put the baseboard, put the shoe molding down, and we can kind of work together, but not have to be actually working together. You know, she can be doing one thing, I can be doing another thing. Y'all get what I'm saying? But tomorrow we should be rolling, and we're gonna try to get here bright early tomorrow and get back going and get all this finished so we can get on to the next thing, start installing toilets and vanities and moving in beds and couches and all that good stuff, bringing rabbits and chickens and all those type of things down here. So it's a beautiful thing, y'all. But we're going to end today's video here, and we just pick y'all up when we start back tomorrow, putting down baseboards and shoe molding and trimming other rooms. So hopefully y'all enjoyed today's video, and we'll just see y'all on the next one. It's the Resurrection Ranch.
And it's still all about God.
All right, see y'all.
In grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see.